All right, here's our final problem in the review. Find three solutions for the linear equation 3x minus 5y equals 15 and plot the solutions as points on the coordinate plane. All right, so I'm going to do this in a way that I would do it personally because I want to make my life easier, and hopefully this makes your lives easier as well. All right, so when I'm looking at equations like this in standard form, which is what this is in, and I need to figure out how to graph it or figure out some points, I'm always going to plug in for x equals 0 and y equals 0 because that's just going to make my life easier, right? And you'll see why. So when I plug 0 into x, we get 3 times 0 minus 5y equals 15. This is going to go away, right, because it's 0, so you get negative 5y equals 15. Divide by negative 5 on both sides of the equation. We get y is equal to negative 3. So when x equals 0, y is negative 3. Good so far. All right, now I'm going to plug 0 into y of the same equation. So we get 3x minus 5 times 0 equals 15. See how I plug the 0 into the y now? So that makes 0, right? 3x minus 5 times 0 is 0, so that's going to go away. So we get 3x equals 15. Going to divide by 3 on both sides of the equation, giving me x is equal to 5. So when y equals 0, x equals 5. Now, you can plug anything else. You can say plug 1 in here. But if you do that, you're going to get a fraction, which is fine, but I want my life to be easy. So I'm looking for patterns here. So I think because it went from 0 to 5, if I go up 5 more, say to 10, I think that it's going to work out nicely, and we'll see if it works out. Okay, so notice patterns like that and try to make your lives easier. So now I'm going to plug 10 into the x. So we get 3 times 10 minus 5y equals 15. So we get 30 minus 5y equals 15. Subtract 30 from both sides of the equation. We get that's 0. So we get negative 5y equals 15 minus 30 is negative 15. Divide by negative 5 from both sides, on both sides, giving us y is equal to negative 15 divided by negative 5 is positive 3. So when x equals 10, y equals 3. No fractions, nothing like that, and I have these points that are all valid to graph. So look for that pattern. Like, see what you get from the 0 to 5, or the, see what happened after you plug in 0 for x and y, and then, follow the pattern to get that last point. It's just going to make your lives easier. All right, now we got to graph it. So we're going to graph the points. I'll just put them over here so you can see them. We're going to plot the points 0, negative 3, 5, 0, and 10, 3. Right, those are the 3 points I got. 0, negative 3, 5, 0, 10, 3. So I'm going to set my coordinate plane up in a way that's going to help me out. So I'm going to draw it up this line here. All right, and I see that I'm going to have to go on the x value from 0 to 10. So I could start from 0 on the x value. But I need to make sure that I have, for the y, it goes down to negative 3 and it goes up to 3. So what I'll do is I'll just go like halfway up. Doesn't really matter. Something like this. Okay, make sure when you're doing your coordinate plane, you are labeling the axes. So this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis, and then we'll graph the points. So first we're graphing 0, negative 3. So that's the x is 0, so it's here. The y is negative 3, so it's right here. The next point is 5, 0, so that's 5 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up 0. So right there. And then the last point is 10, 3. So we're going to go over 10. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up 3, 1, 2, 3. And there we have our 3 points on the coordinate plane. All right, that's number 4.